Shalom, friends. To the one that still don't know me, I'm Daniel from L'chaim organization. And in these days we are celebrating actually over 5 years since we started a very important project which is called Holocaust Survivors Adoption. And just to conclude this time, I must say that I'm so honored to be part of this holy work. To see how young generation and old generation can meet together and get so much from each other, so much until they can be one. To the one that already know about our program, I want to say thanks first of all to all of you that knows the work we do, all of you that know all the time we give and all the love and the effort that we give to this project. So many good is that in that. Thank you, the one that live in Norway, Germany, Australia, in Jerusalem, in Sweden, in Holland, in Singapore, and many other countries that understand the beauty and the holy of this work, that understand that in these days, the kindness and sharing, it's the most important things to do, to the one that love God of Israel. I'm happy to tell you that up to today, we are almost adopting 80 Holocaust survivors that have a new family. Our boys, the volunteers of L'chaim. The boys doing a wonderful work. The boys come from everywhere, from overseas, America, Canada, Australia, England. Young Jewish boys and also Israeli boys that study the Torah, the Bible. And what it's important to me is to get them to understand that to really fulfilling the Torah of Moses, it's action. Study to go. Do and study. Both of them, it's so important. I see great result in this work. I saw new life came to these people, the old people and the youngest as well. Almost 100% success of the overseas boys that decided to make Aliyah, to immigrate to Israel, thanks to that program. And so much joy for the older people that suddenly, finally, they have someone they can trust. The old people know that every 2 weeks they will get a visit. They also know that any problems they have, they have someone to turn to. The most important thing about L'chaim, we have no bureaucracy. We work very quickly. We understand that this is the last page of these people. I want to talk to you a little bit about Hanukkah that we just had about a few days ago. That holiday was already year number 3 that we celebrate Hanukkah with the older people. We brought a lot of light and joy to Holocaust survivors in Kiryat Shmona in the north of Israel, Katzerin in the Golan Heights, Kibbutz Genosar in the Sea of Galilee, and Pardes Chana Karkur in the center of Israel. And we brought so much joy and light to these people. And guess what? As we brought them the light, automatically the light came back to us in such a huge way. And again, without you guys' help, we could not do it. Jewish and non-Jews, Christian, that understand the heart of this work and help me for the last 5.5 years to do what we do. The most important thing we do in L'chaim, of course, it's helping Holocaust survivors, but you all very aware we do other things as well. In the 2 wars that we had, Lebanon war and Gaza, of course we help all possibility to people that was in trouble, that we could help them with a shelter, to move them from south to north, or from north to south when it was a war in Lebanon, and to give them a nice time and break from the disaster of the missiles and the evil. But the most important thing I want to tell you today, we're getting closer to the 27th of January, which will be the International Holocaust Memorial. Many organizations in the world sees it very important of bring up to the knowledge of people around the world the time of the anti-Semitism. To remind ourselves all about the terrible time of Hitler. Hate the Jews just because they were Jews. This is a very important work, to remember the past. And I bless all the one that does it. However, it's still many there that's still alive. And my belief, it's always like that. If we can learn from the past in the present time, the future will be better. Only to remember the past and to put so much energy in the death and memorial of the past without do anything for the time being, for the present time, for me, it means nothing. Yes, it's important to remember. As you can see today, many people already deny the Holocaust. The anti-Semitism are developing to incredible rates of percentage. We can stop it by remember the time and to do something in the present time. We do. Thanks to you. And I'm calling now to all of you that understand what I'm saying. $1 million are spending in conferences around the world to memorial, to remember the time of the Holocaust. But it is still only in Israel we have about 80,000 Holocaust survivors that still need help. That still scream to us and said, it's great that you remember the past, but hey, we still alive. Hello, we still here. They scream to us. We got to do something about the present time as well. And I'm calling you, my friends. First of all, to say thanks so much to the one that already adopting Holocaust survivor. You are an angels. And I'm calling to the one that still didn't and can help us to adopt the Holocaust survivors. We want to adopt as much as possible before they die. And then we can complete the mission in the 27th of January. In one hand, remember and cry together about the tragedy of the Jewish people during that time. In the same time, decided to do something about it in the present time, in the last page of these people before they go away, and help them to finish life with a bit of optimism and smile and joy in the heart. I hope you people understand. I give my life for this project. I have people around me that give their life for this project. We see so much joy and good at that. We feel that in these days that Israel in trouble, that so many enemies around the world want to develop our country, our Holy Land. It's so important that the balance will be to use kindness and love to each other. I don't see any better way from involve young generation to old generation, especially Holocaust survivors, that teaching us so well how much it's important to be what you are and dig into your own roots and not try to find your joy in other places. It's important to be here in Israel. The Holocaust survivors are great teachers to us. And I'm calling you again. This year, in the 27th of January, in the conferences, let's not just have a tears of the past. Let's use this tear to fire our desire of do and adopt Holocaust survivors. You will find the way to adopt Holocaust survivors in our website, lechaimtolife.org, lechaimtolife, one word.org, or through our connection in Holland, in Germany, ICJ Jerusalem, ICJ Finland, ICJ other places in the world, Holland, Norway, and of course in Israel. You're also very welcome to come visit in Israel and see for yourself the kind of work we're doing. In these days, I can be proud and say we have so many good people that working with us, Jewish as well non-Jews, that just unity together and understand the holy and the beauty of this work. I'm calling you again, by my love of my God of Israel, the one and only. I am calling you and asking you, join us for this holy work. It's very healing, it's beauty, and it's a very holy work. Thanks to you, we can continue. Join us. Shalom from Lechaim.